Very simple. And people make it such a very difficult exercise, not very difficult at all. So now meditation become meaningful. So here is a meditation exercise. Vivikta deshecha sukhasanastha shujis samagriva shirashariraha atyashamasthas sakalendriyani nirudhya bhaktya sagurum pranamya hritpundarikam virajam vishuddham vijindya madhye vishadam vishogam. So I told you this, there are two strategies, one using words, the other using images for meditation. So what you have to do is every day, now you understood, what you seek is ultimate bliss, which is not outside, it is within me, and I should not go around the world for happiness, I have to go around the world as a happy person. It's clear, isn't it? At this point I am going around with a begging bowl, make me happy, and people put something or other, and then you are again unhappy, only $1 or 1 rupee or 2 rupees. So instead of going around with a begging bowl, you have to go realize yourself. So it's very clear to me. Now I am going to sit down every day. Before you begin your day, every day in the morning, preferably between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. If you sleep at 9 o'clock, you can get up at 3 o'clock. You can still be very, very efficient. There will be no problem. 6 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours of sleep is enough. So, every day in the morning, before I jump into the world, Vivikta Deshe, I go to a quiet place. Vivikta Deshe means a quiet place, solitary place. Vivikta. Go to a quiet place. Sukhasanastha, sit in Sukhasan. Sukhasan means you sit cross-legged, or Virasan, Sukhasan, Padmasan, or whatever. And if you cannot sit in any of these asanas, you can sit on a chair also, chair asana. Sit on the chair and put your feet down firmly on the ground. Put your hands on the knee. So, Vivikta Deshecha Sukhasanastha Shuji Samagriva Shirashariraha. And before you go to sit, be Shuji, clean. Brush your teeth, clear your bowels and your bladder, and don't eat anything. Don't eat a big breakfast and go for meditation. You will not be able to meditate. So empty stomach and then go there. That is why Shuji. And then maybe you can do some pranayama so you can clear your nasal tract. Exercise, give some exercise to your lungs and your stomach. Do that deep breathing. Chant some Oms, so that when you chant Om, you send a vibration through the nervous system, so you feel cleansed in the process. There are certain impurities you gather in the nervous system, so that you have to clean up. And then sit down, Shuji. And when you sit down, Samagriva Shira Shariraha, Grivam, neck, Shira, head, Shariram, the trunk, the neck, and the head, samam, perpendicular, in a straight line. Don't sit like a question mark, and meditate. So we'll continue with the questions. So sit straight with your chest protruding, chest up, and then sit straight. So Shuji Samagriva Shira Shariraha Atyashamastha, forget everything about the world for the time being. Your duties, your responsibilities, the unfinished tasks, they all can wait. Let them not come and bother you at this time. So therefore, you thought that you are put milk on the stove, you put the stove on, then milk boils, take some time, isn't it? In that time, let me meditate. You will never be able to meditate. You will not meditate, and you will lose milk also. Milk is boiled and the whole kitchen is spoiled. So don't do that. Finish all those tasks, then come. And then you have to prioritize. You cannot finish everything before meditation. Prioritize, first things first, focus on what is to be done, finish that, come back to the meditation. Satyashramasta, give up all that. Let them, keep them aside. Satyashramasta. So as an ashrami belonging to ashramas, brahmacharya, garvastyam, anaprastham, sannyasam, you have your own duties. Those duties have to be performed. Without performing the duty, you don't come for meditation. Some people come to meditation to avoid those work. 10 days vipassana, so that you don't have to do anything at home. Don't do such thing. You have to do your work, then come for meditation. Meditation is not an escape from work. Meditation is to enhance the quality of work. Therefore, atyashramasta sakalendriyani niruddhya, and you have to control all the indriyas, sense organs and organs of action. How do you do that? By sitting like this, you control the organs of action. Legs are folded, hands is here, and the guda and the excretory organ and the reproductive organ also control when you put the feet like this. Everything is controlled. No leakage of energy through these apertures, no leakage. You can conserve your energy as a result of that. So by folding the leg, you control the reproductive and the excretory organ. And closing the eyes, because eyes are the major gateway through which all the distractions come. So close the eyes, gently, not tightly. Some people so tightly close the eyes, after the 10 minutes meditation you get a headache. Don't tightly, just gently. Let the eyelids glide over the eyeballs. Just don't exercise much of the muscles. And then sakalendriyani niruddhya bhaktya, with great devotion, sugurum pranamya, mentally prostrate your teacher, guru. Because for a sadhaka, guru is the ultimate. So you have to prostrate to the teacher mentally. So gurum pranamya. Then hrit pundarigam virajam visuddham. Vijindya madhye vishadam vishogam. Then hrit pundarigam. Imagine the lotus of the heart. Imagine the lotus. The heart lotus has got 12 petals. 12 petals. The lotus. Imagine a 12 petal lotus. The heart imagined as a lotus. Blue lotus. Imagine that. Hrit pundarigam. Virajam vishuddham. So when you visualize the heart as a lotus, the lotus is very pure. So the very focus will make your heart pure. Virajam. Rajas means disturbance. The heart becomes quiet. Vishuddham, pure. When the heart is quiet, it is pure. Heart is disturbed, it is impure. When the water is disturbed, you cannot see your depth, the depth of the ocean or the lake. So, quieten the heart by focusing, imagining the lotus. So here a symbol is given for you to meditate. So, some people say, why not Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola also you can think, then you will you become Coca-Cola, that's all. Somebody will drink you up. So it's not Coca-Cola, it's something noble, ennobling symbol is necessary. So lotus is the most ennobling symbol. So imagine that, virajam vishuddham, and in the middle of the lotus, you hear the vibration, you can feel the vibration, the fragrance. What is that? There you have to vijindya, think or meditate upon these words. These words become the idol there. Sometimes the Islamic religion is right. They put a word. They don't put an image. They put a word, Allah. Meditate on that. So it's there in our religion also. But our religion go one step further. Sometimes word doesn't convey much, so they are giving an image, a visual. Visual will have more impact. So first let us deal with the words. Because the words have got more it can convey more than visual. But visuals can convey easy. It's an easy communication. Visuals are easy to communicate. But words are deeper. It gives a deeper communication. So here, Hritpundarigam Virajam Vishuddham Vijindya Madhye Vishadam Vishogam. Vishad means without any disturbance, without any grief. There is a point, a center, free from grief, free from disturbances. In that center, utter these words or see these words or see the vibration of those words. What are the words?